the airwaves with bikers' first-hand adventures across the country. Ride with us. Keep yourself informed on issues, events, and everything else bikers want to know. The road is their home, and it's time to find out where are they now.
All right, we're sitting here, man, in L.A., and got my good friend Kim Peterson, and Kim is the epitome, I used a big word here, of motorcyclism.
11 cents.
This guy here has been in the motorcycle thing for a long time, 30-something years, 35 years with Easy Riders, and editor of In the Wind magazine. And he's a Dodger fan. You gotta love him.
Yep, all that all the time, but 37 years go quick.
37 years.
I was a mere lad at 21 in 76.
21 years old. Now, Easy Riders back then was a little place, right?
It was one magazine, 8 people at that time in editorial.
So was you like The Apprentice back then? Or
damn right, man. I was a young man about town. And I tell you, I never had more pride in a title because I was doing something that I wanted to do.
Well, I mean, a lot of history, man, in all those years. So what's can you tell me the first time when you got told, hey, you're going to move up now, and we're going to give you your own little section here, and it's going to be called In the Wind magazine?
I remember saying, or hearing, shut up. And actually, thank God I didn't have to hear that too often, because I knew shut up was a good way to start.
Well,
when you're not third on the totem pole or up the ladder, know your place and enjoy it and do whatever the fuck it takes to go up a ladder spot. Don't even look at the ladder spot. Look at doing the job right. There's a right way and there's everybody else's way.
Well, what I really liked about your philosophy and your idea within the Wind was it was a lot of cool pictures.
Yep.
And for a guy like me that don't read good, I want to see the pictures.
And as a photographer,
yeah,
I want to see more pictures.
And great
whether
pictures,
they're mine or otherwise.
30 years, man. Unbelievable pictures.
And to get back to your original question, how did In the Wind start?
Yeah.
Pictures from the readers. We had a 4-page section called In the Wind. And I told Luke Kimsey, I suggested, you never tell any guy that's older and better and person you respect, you suggest, Lou, we got a shitload of pictures, man. What are we going to do with all these extra ones? Who knows? Maybe we'll make a damn magazine out of them. Really? And doggone if we didn't. 1978, first issue, summer of 78, and shoot, I worked on that, and at that point I was a young man about town, and driving, publishing was completely different. It wasn't all digital, boom, you're right to the print. It was, you go to the color house, well, first you gotta get the film together.
What is the color house?
That's where they take film and separate it into different layers of film that are different colors, cyan.
So did you actually use that little thing with the
loop?
The loop.
Damn
yes.
right I did.
Cool.
Yeah. But that was much later. All I was doing was getting the shit from A to B and get back to the office by 3. You know, and man, a loop around L.A., it started early in the morning on 6
Now,
a.m.
before there was emails, you actually got those pictures in the mail when people used to send pictures. So you had to really just go through a lot of mail.
Slides, yep. And Keith Ball, he edited everything for the first 6-7 years, and Lou, of course. But Lou, stuff was happening, man. There's so much mail in every facet. Photos are part of it, but you know, there's political stuff, there's everything, bike features.
Right.
And my gig was taking care of reader's mail that comes in. And you know what? Couldn't have been a better thing. And it is a full-time job.
Well, and I've heard stories about you were really sincere and genuine on opening up everybody's mail, looking at everybody's pictures.
How could you not?
And that's what made you so successful.
I think I don't know, successful, whatever, but there's only one way to do the job. You gotta look at each individual shot, and of course, everybody's picture is the greatest ever.
Right.
Sometimes they may be a little biased towards themselves.
Yeah.
Because their shit isn't that great sometimes. But you know what? Their next shot might be.
The magic.
And why throw that guy down the shithole? Yeah. I mean, the
you can say shit.
Rat hole.
Yeah.
For the kids. Yeah. You know what? Hey.
We got some bad kids that watch this on our show.
Hey.
So, now when you finally did start doing your own issue of what was the first one that came out? Can you remember all that cool shit?
That I actually was editor of, or
the first time you was in charge, and it was the
1991.
Wow.
Took it over. I was
do
bestowed the honor of being
the
the editor. Absolutely, Ryko Hartman shot it. It was awesome. Wow. The gal was a total doll, and it was a fella's bike from, if I'm not mistaken, up by Mount Shasta. And we had shot his pan before. You caught me off the cuff, but I'm going to come up with his name here. And Beatnik was just up there 2 weeks ago, real close to the Oregon border. At any rate, he came down and, man, that's a long truck to bring a gorgeous freaking bike for not knowing what the hell was going to happen. But this fella had been down here a few times. Pete Chido had shot him, and I worked with Pete on his previous shoots, and we shot this one indoors, and I learned what it was like to shoot having fishing line and a high-powered on the girl's hair, and saw her nipples all get all bling. Awesome. Oh, she was a total doll, and that was issue number 51. Wow. And it was 1991, I believe, March of 91. Ryko shot it. Terrific job. The whole thing, I still have it. And I got it on a plaque because that issue meant a lot. And now, well, shoot, we've done 109 of them since. Wow. Which is, that sounds like a number, but these writers were on 493. I started on issue 49, which is a really great Joe Walsh, James Gang song. Funk 49, I'm saying.
Man, that's cool.
Wow, hey there. Get off your motorcycle. Come on in. Here we go. Got my black leathers on, boots on my feet, bugs in my beat.